Hello everyone. So I'm just recording a stream and also I am live, but I'll also be uploading this. I want to start doing these more regularly, and it's just me talking over my model that appeared any day if it does appear, and I feel like it's worth talking about. If it's just like one loss, I might not talk about it, but this scenario is, well, the 2025 model, sorry, not scenario model, between 9:30 and 11 is when I operate. This morning, I wasn't fully active. I did look at the chart and I saw it sort of forming. There's a few reasons why I wasn't very confident in it and I chose not to participate. But first things first, right? 9:30 opening price. We open a little lower, kind of make a move lower into this range from the previous day. We're trading inside of this dealing range. From the low, I took out this consolidation over here all the way to this high that ran up above the previous day high. Now notice how this high over here, the buy side liquidity, was ran out during 7:15 or 7:30 in the morning before the 9:30 opening price. So if I toggle over regular trading hours, we only look at 9:30 opening price. We run back up above, just above that high a little bit before going lower. And it's because this high is a sensitive level. There's a lot of orders resting around here, so price likes to gravitate towards these extremes so that it can fill orders, which is why I turned here after reaching this low, because it's a turning point and there's a lot of orders at these turning points, so price essentially just seeks turning points, and at 9:30 it spiked up just enough to hit that buy side liquidity in order to turn again and go lower. Before I drop down to the 5-minute chart, there's a 15-minute fair value gap here, and a telling sign with how the body's kind of respected the lower end of it. That is very clean, very indicative of a price wanting to go lower. So that was nice to see. I didn't at that point, when we were high in the morning, I wasn't considering this short at all, and I'm sure it's obvious why, but like my model consists of this, right? This is how, if I were to just draw my model on a piece of paper, it's how I would draw it. We have initial run in one direction, we run higher, then we go lower. It's meant to be a reversal. I didn't consider it from this high to that low being this move, so this area here, I didn't consider that as over here, simply because it was already part of a bigger sort of move lower. The only distinction that I didn't make, in truth, because I was very tired and I woke up pretty late, the only distinction I didn't make was that this area here was at 9:30. So I didn't think in my head, if I turn on the regular trading hours, this is a perfect sweep. This is exactly what it looks like over here. All right, we run lower, run back above it, and then boom, minimum 4 times what I'm risking. Drop down from the 5-minute, I see on the 5-minute, down to the 1-minute. And then here's the thing where I always wait for fair value gap to enter. So I would have tried to enter like this, but sometimes when we immediately inverse a gap, I don't wait for it to come back. Sometimes I don't, it doesn't always come back in those scenarios. So sometimes I just get in right away if it closes near the gap. If it closes very, very low, like all the way down here, then forget it. I will wait for it to pull back. But yeah, really great trade. The 27-point stop, 131 point profit. Wish I could have seen it, but I can't speak for what could have happened. But if I had better sleep management, I hadn't gotten up. I woke up and initially 8:30 my alarm went off, which I think is a little late. I would like it to be before 8:30. But yeah, 8:30 my alarm went off, and then I went back to sleep, and I woke up at 9:36. So I was very, very tired, and I just kind of did my best to turn on my computer, get in front of the chart, and by 9:50 I had plenty of time to see this work out and to get into the trade. It just didn't register in my brain. Like, I was looking at this move and I'm like, yeah, I see how it spiked lower and it went up above it, but I'm not going to take this because it's part of a bigger move lower. And no, actually, I don't even think that I registered this move at all. So, to me, this is what my brain was seeing. And after the fact, I'm seeing that, yes, we went like this, but 9:30 opened up. So I'm not considering the regular trading hours gap, where, if we go again to RTH, it looks like this. And that is my model. So my brain's only seeing this. I'm just not paying attention to all the details. And this is what I'm saying where, I need better sleep management because I need to focus on, focus better. A lot of my mistakes, in the past month, almost all my mistakes has not been me taking faulty trades I shouldn't take. It's been me missing trades, because of focus problems. And already this model doesn't show up often, usually 1 or 2 times a week, where it wins. So I really need to be on top of my game every time I trade, and it's just been really hard to do that. I have my own reasons why, but I mean it's something that I have to work on, and I'll have to sacrifice some things in order to achieve that goal, and it's gonna suck, but it is what it is. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I will be hopefully streaming. I should be streaming tomorrow morning, and